According to the Ministry of Water and Environment, Uganda has an estimated 6,940 square kilometers of peatlands.
Peatland is the part of the wetland. The only difference is the peatland is an area that stores a lot of carbon. So the wetland could be there, but it does not store a lot of carbon. So peat is different in that it stores a lot of carbon, and there are distinct areas on the part of the wetland, but generally it's part and parcel of the wetland.
However, since peatlands are found in some wetlands, they are being threatened by people who encroach on the wetlands. Peatlands are torrential wetland ecosystems in which waterlogged conditions prevent plant material from fully decomposing. Peatlands play an important role in mitigating climate change by trapping dangerous carbon under the ground.
When it is stored underground, it's much better than it being stored up because it depletes the ozone. It forms like a blanket within the atmosphere. So it is very important that this carbon is stored and on land like in the forests, in wetlands, for the purpose of mitigating the climate change.
Now the Ministry of Water and Environment is working with partners like the Nile Basin Initiative and German Development Agency, GIZ, to ensure that peatlands are conserved.
We have to map the issues across the basin and see what kind of issue is affecting which country and at what time of the year. After understanding all these issues, then we come together and identify proper approaches of how these issues.
Wetlands and the peatlands, they need special type of protection. We have learned today that it's a very fragile but very special type of ecosystem. And we can also learn from these examples that even using or making use of the resource sustainably is possible for sustaining livelihoods, but also for ensuring that the climate change problems is tackled, and also that the livelihoods of peoples are sustained.
However, there is a big challenge of people encroaching on the wetlands for settlement and farming. An example is this Mayanja Kato wetland that has peatlands but under threat by the encroachers.
But the alternative now to keep them out is not to just use the harder arm of the law, but also let's assess what is the pull factor that takes them there. If we can offer it off the wetland, it is the best option. If we can't offer, what alternative can we give? They are doing crop. Can we do like mushroom growing off the wetland?
However, if properly managed, wetlands can contribute to economic development by providing raw materials like papyrus to some factories. The case in point is Technology for Tomorrow factory located in Kawempe that uses papyrus as part of the materials used in the making sanitary towels, especially for school-going girls.
Will be able to afford school fees, or the father will be able to also be employed in the company or as a supplier and be able to take this child to school because she's earning a living. Now, these sanitary pads, again, we try to make them affordable and also accessible. So our target market is the rural area where there is hardly any pad in the area.
The most important issue is for government to invest more funds in creating awareness about the importance of wetlands and the need to conserve and protect them. Adiana Kuti, UBC.